Bleh. Bleh. I totally forgot. I had like a live stream set and shit. Ah. Alright, we're good. Let's get the stream ID all sorted out. I forgot I'd set it for 8. I meant to set it for 8:30. I'm like, oh shit. I set it for 8. So do forgive me that mistake. I thought, oh yeah, I'm ready on time, and then whoops. I'll just go ahead and update the on-screen chat. There we go. Gaza, okay here. I'm gonna put on an overshirt for style, and I'll be with you. So, a couple of things. I've had to pull down ISOs for most games because for some reason they're not ripping properly, and I don't really know what's going on there. I made myself a coffee an hour ago and forgot about it, and now it's cold black coffee, and it's not going to be very nice. But, you know, I made it, so I'm going to have to drink it. I'm not going to waste perfectly good coffee. I can't exactly reheat it, because the coffee machine doesn't work that way. Whoops. I'm going to increase the chat size so I can see it. Okay, I can read that now. Got a bottle of squash, a bottle of blue fizzy drink that's like paraffin blue. Alright. We're all set. We're all here. I'm visible. Hello, Internet. Thank you for your patience. PlayStation 2. I got a bunch of games here. I'm thinking, why is the stream cutting out every 2 seconds? That feels like a you problem. But let me have a look. I mean, I haven't dropped any frames. My kilobytes per second is maybe a little bit high. Oh, it's fine. Let me click live and take a look. Aye. 1. La 2. La 3. La 4. La 5. There's 5. Yeah, no, I'm in sync. I don't know what's going on your end, but welcome, Jacob. So, got a stack of PS2 games here. Really, there's no point in me hiding the spines because you can see what games they are based on what's on screen. But yeah, I've got a stack of games that we're going to take a look at. Most of these would not rip, so I ended up having to grab ISOs, but in every case, I will hold the game up, show it to the camera. I have it. Alright. There's nothing weird going on. I have the games I say I have. And, interestingly, with Samurai Champloo, I found while I was going through my games that apparently, ignore the big stack, you're not allowed to see this stack yet. Apparently, I said the Japanese version. Didn't realize I did. We're going to play the USA version. But I was thinking, you know, in the case of games that have undubs and stuff, I could just download the undubbed version. So that you can play Samurai Champloo with the Japanese voices if you download the undubbed version. So I'm pretty sure this game has subtitles. So. But yeah, big stack of games here. Oh yeah. Also, games that wouldn't rip, I've now downloaded the ISOs for. So, Power Rangers, for example, that we couldn't play last night. Wanted to. Now we can. Invade Attack, welcome. So, yeah, we're all good to just, like, double-click something and go. And it should work. Also, today I updated PCSX 2 to the newer version. This coffee is going to be cold, and it's going to be nasty. Dorfromantic. What system's that on? If it's PS2, I don't think I have it. Unless it's, like, the Japanese name. Then I might, because I can't read Japanese. Samurai Champloo Sidetracked. Oop. A little bit too big. $90? God, okay. Feeling better, ERB? Yeah. Feeling a bit better today. Yeah. What does that not look right? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not really filtering textures as much anymore. That's right, as we were. Create system data, yes. I think this is one of those games where the Japanese version uses circle, but the English version uses X. Move the mouse. So we'll start straight up with, like, Grasshopper Manufacture. This is Samurai Champloo Sidetracked. This is one of the two games that eventually became No More Heroes. There was this, Samurai Champloo Sidetracked, and there was a game based on Blood Plus. Oh, let's get content ID'd up the wazoo. Oh! Yeah, sharp like the edge of the samurai sword with the metal bloody cut through flesh and bone. Don't mind my centerpiece, a world out of order. It's life getting colder. No less I look struck by the crowd, no less we've got to want it and fire. The elements compose a magnum, opus from all the stuff around it is a amalgam. Fantasizing micro shit on my arm at the side of Bullcrow. The ultimate reward is honor, not awards. At odds to the time with rewards. A freelancer, a battle cry, the wolf make the dove cry, tear dry. Wonder why a lone wolf don't run with the clan. Only trust instincts, everyone with the plan. Some things, some nights, some things, some die in the game of the samurai. Woo! Yes! Can't believe I remembered most of them. Sun up, sun down, sun's up around, cry. The metal cry. Yeah, I never did like how the character models looked in this game, but it's also from that weird era. Like, you take this game and its combat, and you take the Blood Plus game's art style, you mishmatch them together, and you've got No More Heroes. Like, it's basically the same. I'm gonna go ahead and add an extra light in here, because it's not quite bright enough for me. Ah! There we go. That should improve the quality of the webcam image. And I'm looking forward to having to cut out the entire bit with the rap. Or just taking the content ID hit. I don't really care, to be honest. Right, controller. Heavy attack, technique. I tried to play this, like, years ago. On live stream. And I played, like, an hour and a half, 2 hours of it. And I said, oh, that's nice, I'll go back to it. We're starting over from the beginning. Track control, yeah. So there's like a rap beat turntablism gameplay thing going on with this. You'll see. Oh, it's a little bit snotty. It's fine. Let's jump straight in. So this game has 3 playable characters. You can play as Mugen, or you can play as the other guy. I forget his fucking name. Jin, isn't it? You play as Mugen, you play as Jin, and if you beat the game with either one of them, you can play as the game's unique character, who's like Wooloo or something like that. I have a favourite. It's obviously Mugen.
Alright, let's do this! Huh? Not gonna do it. Well then, let's go.
I think the last time I played this, I played as Mugen, so I'm gonna have myself a different experience and play as Jin this time.
Fu is in the midst of a journey, searching for the samurai who smells of sunflowers. Accompanying her on this trip
just
are
seeing this
Mugen
makes
and
me smile.
Jin,
It's been a long time
2
since I
samurais
watched
who she
that
came
one.
across by chance, let's say. And like always,
Yes, food.
the 3 of them are off, drifting along, going wherever fate will take
whose
them.
name is
The
F.
time is the Edo period,
which is also
a
what I would
time
love
of
to be the
peace. It is no longer the age of the samurai. In fact, these days, seeing a samurai wandering alone is a pretty unusual sight.
Yeah, the character models look so bad, don't they? I forgive it based on
so
the year it
that's why
came
we're
out.
traveling
It's-
together.
Yeah, right. As if.
It's older.
I'm just out looking for blood.
They kill assassins, they
don't
kill
really
master
understand the difference
swordsmen,
between
and
the
they
two
kill
region bosses.
ordinary warriors by the dozens. Then they get hungry.
Does the color red really make it stand out? Did they really need to add, like, Photoshop
They
outer
earn
glow
some money. They
to
eat
the
some
character
food.
remnants on the
Fu
front
gets
cover?
abducted, and then they kill some more.
That was
I think the
brief.
back of the box
How
looks fine
rude.
on both regions.
And that's basically how this journey has gone.
As seen on Adult Swim. I never saw this when it was
Taking
airing.
many detours along the
I
way.
saw it like a couple of years
Mugen,
later.
Jin, and Fu zigzag
remember,
across
I
the
must have pirated
archipelago,
the show when I
taking
watched
on
it originally,
anyone
or
and
maybe it
everyone
was
in
the
the
early
country
days
who
of
gets in
YouTube
their
when
way.
there wasn't as much,
And
like,
finally,
copyright
at
control
long
going on
last,
the
they
platform,
reach
and I
their
watched
destination of
it all on there.
Nagasaki,
Then I watched
and
it
then...
again in full on Netflix.
Well, perhaps it's best at this point
So
to
I've seen
rewind
it
our
through
tale of these
about
3
twice. I
travelers.
had an art
So
book,
now,
when
a
I was
whole
younger
new
that
chapter is about to be
They released an
revealed.
art book.
Get
translated
ready,
art book.
everyone.
Um,
Another Samurai Champloo adventure
That was quite good.
is
There was a
about
lot of, like,
to
sepe,
begin.
like style
I
sheets.
can't go any farther. 3 more steps and I'm gonna die.
Save your energy. They're roasting a whole pig. Check out that huge porker they got going.
Mugen, wait!
They're roasting a huge
Stop it.
pig.
You're just hallucinating. Azo.
3 hots and a cot! Gene, it's free food! Let's go!
This is rather suspicious. Nevertheless, need knows no law.
Oh yeah, all the Pikmin games are available on Switch now, except for Let's Go Pikmin or Hey Let's Pikmin or whatever the fuck it's called, Hey Pikmin or something. Yeah, the one that's on 3DS. The one that's like a side-scrolling platformer instead of a Pikmin. Let's say Pikmin is one of those games that pass me by. I might be willing to check it out. Game sounds above your mic. See, yesterday, all the games were quiet until game is louder. So that's weird. Like, yesterday, I had to have the game sound all the way up. And now, right, okay, well, it's a good job we discovered that now, and not an hour into the stream. And I'm like, oh my god, the whole thing's ruined! I guess I will have to eyeball the gauges and make a decision on volume for every single game, which is fine. I'm kind of used to that. It does appear to be a loud game because even on 5 volume, I'm hearing it quite loud through the monitor. I'll also hide the mouse cursor. Oh! There it is. Lex Lang. That's it. Not Willow. It was Warso. The new character's name is Warso. Knew it was someone.
Screw this. I'm out of here.
I agree.
I can handle it. Help me!
Snowy and cold. Ships come and ships go. I assume this is going to be our tutorial then, if it's level number 0. Game doesn't look too bad. Just on the sort of default settings I'm using, game doesn't look too bad.
Come on. Where the heck are we going? I'm too cold to take another step.
This blows. This is what you get when you get conned onto a ship promising you free food.
You were the first one to set foot on that ship, Mugen.
If something sounds too good to be true, it's likely a trap.
Well, this is one serious trap then.
We've company.
Huh? What's going on?
Oh dear.
Who the hell are these guys?
I'm unfamiliar with this area.
Well, this ain't nothing I can't handle.
Fu, hide over there.
Bring it on!
Alright. Gotta remember how this plays. Kill 16. Square. Oh! Not quite sure what I did there, but okay. Right, square, square. Shows the combos. So, square, 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 square. Square, 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 square. Oh my god, the timing is kind of tricky. Timing is really kind of tricky. Your mic sound may be too low, but I forgot my PC volume was pretty low. Let me have a look at the gauges. Now I'm in gameplay and I'm slashing people. How am I looking? Yeah, I mean, that just means the game volume might have to go down just a little bit more. Just to be on the safe side. It's all an experiment. You don't know what it's going to be like until you get into some gameplay.
Young. He's so young.
The world is unpredictable, ever-changing.
That's not a terrible coffee, considering it went cold and I drank it black. But I'm going to have a mint now.
According protection for me. It's freezing. No man or beast could withstand this.
I had a horoscope done, and it said north is unlucky. Why did you get on a boat that was going north? Playtime 9 minutes. Easy. Run, Champloo. I am a run, Champloo. Once in a lifetime, close crows.
It's the Matsumai clan that reigns supreme over Ezo. And because of the special rights,
You know what this reminds me of? The way the text is coming up here? It's like,
the far north has become a Champloo of a community. On
punish
any
the
given day,
evil merchant. He has been stealing money from the people of the land. You are a samurai. You are a ninja of the night, the shinobi. It's like the crawl at the start of a Tenchu level. Speaking of Tenchu, Kurenai, which one is that? It'll be this one, probably. Yeah.
They are on the verge of being driven from the sacred land.
Try to do this.
Where the souls of their ancestors
Sort of one-handed. Speaking
Thanks
of
to their
Tenchu,
guerrilla strikes and the clan's close
Kurenai.
only the Tsurumaki
I forgot I had this. I
continue
was going
to
through all the games on my shelf. I'm like, shit. Forgot I had Kurenai.
But the prolonged conflict has left Warsaw
Fatal
exhausted.
Shadows, as it was known
As the
outside of
current
Japan.
leader of the Tsurumaki clan,
Fucking
he can no
fantastic
longer
game.
conceal the fatigue
This one.
that is taking over his tired body.
We'll get around to it at some point.
The fate of the Tsurumaki
I've been going through and basically picking
the last
everything that
bastion of those of
I
the
think
old
will be
blood,
somewhat
is
interesting
now like
that isn't a
candle
visual
in the
novel
wind.
or a sports game. There's tons more stuff to go through. I picked out a lot of Japanese stuff and a lot of American and European stuff.
Mugen's gonna come back, right? He's okay, isn't he?
For someone from the Ryukyus, this is a rather harsh climate. It's entirely possible that he froze to death.
What? Are you serious?
You worried?
Well... He'll be fine. He'll make it. I know he will.
I'm surprised. You've become attuned to it.
Huh?
His way of thinking.
Jean?
I'm going out.
Are you gonna go look for Mugen?
I have no idea where to
I like the way the
but
subtitles
I have a feeling that if he is alive,
look
he'll
like
soon
they're...
Wait, I'll go with you.
It looks like they're
No,
slides and
take
they're
care
being
now.
slid
This
off
town
like the
doesn't appear to be
projector.
all that safe. It's better
I like
if you
that
stay
effect.
put.
This is a really stylish game. I forgot just how stylish this game was. I'd love to see a remaster of this. Or just having this version released on PS4 and PS5 with trophies.
Come right in.
Rock candy. Candy so hard you can't chew it. Attack up with the power of the bear. Money charm. Chirp to raise your tension? Even the game is unsure.
This is what you want, then?
Real question is, how do I bring up my inventory?
Well, thank you very much. Please come again.
Can I not do it in there? Do I not have like a inventory menu? Because I bought something and I don't know if I can equip it.
Hello, come right in.
I don't know if it's just like always in use. Did you see the Deadpool and Wolverine Xbox sweepstakes? No, I did not. They're closed for the day. You fucking kidding me?
Well, thank you very much. Please come again.
I was only allowed to buy one thing. I saw the first shot of Lady Deadpool from like legs up. I'm hoping it's Ryan Reynolds in a wig, because that would be funny. Oh, the Deadpool Xbox controller is butt-shaped. Right, okay. To be fair, thinking about it, the 360 controller is kind of like holding an ass, because you've got these two sort of sticky out bits here.
Young student, welcome to my dojo. Well then, shall we begin now? How about this technique? What fine swordsmanship!
How about just let me practice without stopping me?
Well then, shall we begin? What fine swordsmanship!
Tate mode.
Well then, shall we begin? And this technique, what do you think?
Oh, fuck.
That is the samurai soul.
The Dance Man.
Well then, shall we begin? And this technique, what do you think?
Press the corresponding button.
Well then, shall we begin?
For now on, it's fever time.
Well then, shall we begin?
Oh. Oh, that's cool. I like how the little character in the corner is just called the Dance Man. Suppose this is what he does. He dances. I managed to find the tutorial place by complete accident. Dance Man is having a kick-ass fucking time there. In the bottom left. Dance Man's really having some fun.
there?
It's a bear! It's amazing! It's the coolest bear I've seen today. What is the PS1 game where your goal is to escape a stalking man that dances? Stalking man that dances? Have I played it on stream? Is it something I've played? A stalking man that dances. The PS1?
My name is Nochiu. What's yours?
Hello, Nochiu. My name is Jin.
Jean.
Jean.
I'm a traveler.
Jean.
I must thank you. But why did that bear...
PS1 game.
This place is called Gamusi. A long, long time ago.
Like, all I can think of is if there's
we used to
maybe
see
something
bears
in
here all the
LSD
time.
Dream Simulator with like a
Coming across
dancing
one now
man.
is pretty rare. You appear to be a chosen one. The sense
Everything that
of
matches
descent.
that description
Come home with me.
to me is like PS1 styled
I
like
live with
analog
Monkey.
horror, like stuff like Baldi's Basics and stuff like that. That's, you know, PS1 styled, like the Ayuoki and stuff like that. You know, that's not actually PS1, but is PS1 sort of aesthetic. PS1 game where you have to escape a stalking man that dances. Whatever it is, I clearly need to play it.
That's Ranke.
It sounds great. They're having a silent conversation?
I heard you ran into a bear.
Yeah.
It's
Sure did, Nia.
I was in danger, and fortunately, she saved me.
Maybe it's love at first sight.
Love at first sight for whom?
I'd say not you and the bear. Most likely.
Is that a
Yeah, I think that's what's his face.
Since I've met her, I think
The
I've
guy who
understood about half of what she said to me.
voices Papa Nia.
She's a bit of an odd girl, isn't she?
The voice actor is like, I
Sometimes
won't
she
voice
says
Chad
things
from
that even
Bleach
I can't
anymore.
understand.
Dark Man?
Anyway,
Are you thinking maybe
messed up
Swag Man?
I realize it's not much to look
Swag Man? Wasn't aware the guy
at. It does get
dances, but
unforgivably cold.
he probably does. I'm picturing like something 3D because PS1, but no, Swagman's like top down, isn't it?
What kind of meat is this?
It's mutton, sheep.
Sheep?
It's something those people from the continent brought with them. Pretty tasty.
Yes.
About the girl.
Hmm?
Even at night, when Nochi was fast asleep, she's speaking.
Speaking?
Yes.
In her deep unconscious.
That body of hers is speaking to me.
Who is she speaking to?
Anything that has a kamui, a spirit.
Even to bears?
Of course, anyone can talk to bears. Anyone from the old blood, that is.
Old blood.
But Nochiu is different. She's the only one who can really win them over. Who can get them to do what she asks. It's a rare gift.
Yeah, I bet. Of all the women that are like, I would much rather have the bear than the man.
Her destiny.
Nochio strikes me as the kind of girl that would be like, yeah, I'd much rather have the bear. I know how to get the bears to do what I want them to do. Oh dear. Must protect my new friends.
You.
I assume these aren't invited guests.
Saw it on an auction site for $60. That is a lot of money. I played it briefly on an emulator some years back. I wasn't impressed. "17 enemies remaining." At least it tells me how many there are. Kind of reminds me a little bit of there's a fight in No More Heroes 2 where you have to fight, I think it's 99 enemies back to back. This kind of reminds me of that. I mean, the gameplay of this isn't amazing by, like, any stretch of the imagination. But I think due to the game's simplicity, that's probably why this got a localized release in America. But we missed out on so many games in the PAL territory back in the day on PS2, and this is one of them. One of the ones we missed out on. Samurai Western. Hey, Vlad! Yeah, a little bit. Samurai Western's another one of those games I have to go back to. I played a little bit of it on a live stream years ago. I was like, wow, I don't like this very much. And I didn't go back to it.
Why were we attacked?
But I think my
They were
taste
somehow able to sniff us out.
might have
And
changed
they
since then.
attacked because they were after the blue gem that Nochiu owns.
I understand. So this place is a hideout then?
It's not much of a hideout anymore, now that they've found it.
Did they find it because
Warso is.
I'm here?
What?
Master Jean, it looks like there isn't much time.
Master Jean?
The castle town near
I'm
here
already a
is
master?
Kuromaki Manor.
Oh, you've moved to Linux.
By those of us from the old
There was a tweet earlier that I
most
saw.
likely it's under attack.
Oh, when you came in and said PC on Endeavor OS, I assumed that was like you doing one of your things, like, haha, PC on Linux, but I'm not going to say it in a normal way. I'm going to change the words to be different. But no, in Endeavor OS. So what features does Endeavor Linux have, as opposed to, say, like, Linux Mint, like I'm using?
It's not safe for us. They'll only send more attackers.
I see.
Still can't get over how well fucking Linux Mint just,
I've
like,
no
runs
intention of
PS2
getting
games
you
and
mixed
shit.
up in this.
Nochiu said that I had
Like,
been chosen.
I keep forgetting I'm playing an emulator here, and not an actual PS2.
Regardless, I was
You know,
attacked.
apart from the fact that the
He saved me.
3D models
Kind
are
enough to bring me in.
rendered at a higher resolution.
I insist that I accompany you.
The friend who knows what's up did it. Huh?
For a man who
Didn't
repays
PAL
his
Territories
debts.
miss out on the Tasmanian Tiger
You
3?
should go.
Quite
You can fill me
possibly.
in while we walk.
Do I have it? And by do I have it, do I mean do I and Garlips have it? Do Garlips and I have it? Does the King and I have it? Does Marley and me have it? I'm not sure. I feel like we've got all three ties. "39 slashes!" And they drop so much money when you kill them that way. I love how many cutscenes there are in this, just how like stylish this game is. You can tell it's Grasshopper manufacture, can't you? You can just tell. It's got that Grasshopper stink. And I mean that in, like, a nice way. Grasshopper games just, like, smell a certain way, you know? Hammy and Jury controllers. Oh, man. I've always liked Jury Han. For the brief time that I played Street Fighter 4, Jury Han was my main. No, who doesn't wake up in the morning feeling like C. Viper? I have no idea who Jury is. Oh, man. Okay, so Jury Han, Taekwondo? I believe? Practicer of Taekwondo. Ticks all my boxes, like, all my crazy boxes. She's always got, like, an expression, like she's gonna bite your rod off, you know? The kind of look on the face that makes you go, I shouldn't stick my dick in that, however. She's friggin' beautiful. Purple color scheme. Always running around barefoot. Fuck. Ah! Jury's the only one for me. Tried so hard to make her see. Priceless like a PS3. Oh. $52. Gotta get 100 for to clear that minigame. I don't think I'll ever clear that minigame. Let's see what the chat's saying. I haven't bought or ordered any gaming stuff in the past month. Yeah, you probably shouldn't overdo it. I would say I haven't bought any gaming stuff recently, but that is a lie. I did do those 360 games last week. And during the Steam Summer Sale, I did pick up Usual Words on Steam, so the family could play it. Funny number! Windows VM. Oh, maybe Endeavour OS is better for, like, having a Windows virtual machine, maybe. Maybe that's why your friendo suggested it. Only the Chosen may pass. Are you one of the Chosen? It will cost you 4 Kobans. Okay. I just want to come through. If that's okay. He said it's idiot-proof. Oh, right. It would be the first time ever that Linux has been idiot-proof, you know? If I can make it so Linux Mint powers up and it won't give me any of the Windows functions, then, you know, that is supposed to be idiot-proof, and I struggled with it, so who knows? Oh! I could change the audio track. That's right. You change the audio track, and that changes what combos you have access to? You can change the audio tracks with the right stick. And if you enter that combo, then it switches you into a different moveset. This game is... So much of this game makes, like, no sense. Doesn't appear to be a great deal of challenge in this yet, though. I want to pick up the Blood Plus game. I need the Blood Plus game, because this and the Blood Plus game together is what became No More Heroes.
We are the clan
Two of them
from the old blood who were
together.
born in this land and protected as well. Nochiu is the younger sister of Warsaw.
Ah,
Current
Warsaw,
head of our clan.
the unlockable character in this game.
Two of them have lived
The
apart
OC that you
ever
can play
since
as.
they were born.
The blue gem?
Nochiu possesses the blue gem. Warsaw possesses the red gem. The two gems are our secret treasures.
Why are they after the gems?
What they both lust after and fear is what dwells within those gems. When the two gems are brought together, their true power will be revealed.
Mugs shaped like Kurama said. I bought mugs I don't
They're
need,
part of the group of
like,
people
recently-ish.
They're an evil clan that
Where's-
tend to look like ogres. Oni.
Oh, yeah. Be careful. Don't want to drop it. I got this Sailor Moon mug fairly recently. It's like, I don't need another mug. I thought, I'll get myself a mug for the office. Forgetting that I already have, like, 2 Breaking Bad mugs, a Bleach mug, a fucking Pokemon mug, a Zombie Makeout Club mug. I don't need this many mugs. Like the combo map. Yeah, so taking a look at that map, right? If I scratch the record and change the music track, the combos change. So your choice of backing track changes the combos. Someone is going to drop a mug eventually. Yeah, yeah. But it's like, while you've got mugs, you don't need to buy more mugs. You know, you only need to buy more mugs when you haven't got mugs. They can walk in victoriously. Yeah, so I'm not counting mugs that are currently in use. So mugs that are currently in use, I've got a Sonic the Hedgehog 3 Barrel of Doom mug, a Baby Metal mug, an Xbox mug that changes color while it's warm, I don't need this many mugs. I'm discovering that I'm someone who likes mugs. Like, I will walk into a charity shop and I will look at the mugs. I will fucking look at the mugs. I will go to the mugs section and I will look at the mugs. I don't need to look at the mugs. I don't need to look at the fucking mugs. I don't need any more mugs. Still look at the mugs. My color-changing Xbox mug came from a charity shop. It came from an everything £1 charity shop. So few of those around nowadays, but there is one in Dover. That everything £1 charity shop, right, was doing like 4 for £1 on media. Now let me show you some of this like weird shit, right? Polish PC games. I am swimming in Polish PC games right now. We could play Zeniak. We could play Zeniak. Or we could play Igryski Zimno 2006. We could play Nitro Family. We can play Golek Extreme Quads Baskerville Club. I have a Polish copy of Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg for PC. I just walked in and picked up every single one of like their Polish PC games on like 4 for £1. Fucking hell. You'd always buy that Sonic controller holder. I have a controller holder that I picked up from a charity shop. No joke, I spent £2 in a charity shop on a Call of Duty controller holder. It's just like a guy in a World War II you know, helmet and fatigues. It was like £2. I was like, fuck it, I'll have it. The same day I picked up retro gaming themed cufflinks. And a retro gaming themed tie out of a charity shop. All the shit you see behind me, like 98% of this stuff comes from charity shops, alright? All the DVDs, most of the toys, it's all fucking charity shops. VHS tapes, VHS players. I really need to go through all this and do a proper inventory at some point. Because I run the risk of buying stuff I already have. I see it cheap, I go, oh, I'll grab it. I've already got it. I'm not gonna forget I have 14 volumes of Nagima and 14 volumes of Love Hina. But I might, you know, forget that I have, like, I don't know, Jungle Cubs on VHS or something like that, you know. I might forget I have Aristocats and buy a second copy. Wouldn't hurt to do some inventory. A Thanos cable guy. Oh. You know, Thanos was right. Half you motherfuckers need to go. I bet this game looks great on the Steam Deck. $94! It's so close to 100. I'm gonna get it. I will succeed. I don't remember remember the chapters in this game being so long. That's fine by me. Plenty of content. I can do faster than that. I need to hook myself up with a Powerball. Next Prime Day. Wait, I think I missed Prime Day this year. I don't have the money to buy a Powerball right now. I did inherit one, but the battery in it is dead. And it's so tricky to get to, like, the battery of a Powerball to replace it.
Setting fires?
Starting July 22nd, the first 1,000 people to buy an Xbox Elite Core controller get an exclusive Deadpool cable guy controller holder. Oh, wow.
Stay here. It's too dangerous.
You know that'll happen in seconds, right? Even if you're sitting there ready with it in your basket. They'll go to scalpers. It's always the way. This is the way.
To talk to the Ape. The fire.
Can't be.
We'll use this chance to rescue Warsaw.
Wait. I'll go into the manor.
You? But...
If
Just
you're
finished
using
X-Men 97. It was good?
then you must
I've heard mixed things.
The world is unpredictable.
I did like the original animated show.
Change is inevitable.
Way back in the 90s when I was a kid.
Change for the bad can give rise to nothing but impurity.
What?
she's talking to herself, I think.
Very good.
A chosen
It's
one
Disney Plus, isn't it?
is to be a savior.
I have to wait until Garlips renews as Disney Plus, and then maybe I'll check it out.
There are two of
I want to make myself another coffee, but I think a coffee at 9:30 at night is probably a bad idea.
Sir,
Yes?
I'm in your debt.
I'd be sailing the seas. Right, okay. Well, that's one way to play it, I suppose. One way to watch it. I technically sailed the seas for this, but allow me again to give the context. For some reason, my disk drive no longer lets me rip my PS2 discs. I take it just Linux gets confused after a while and I have to restart the PC and then it'll work again properly. So I just downloaded the ISO. I know, shameful. If you cut back to the very start of the stream, you can see where I've got a Myriad page open. In a lot of these cases, you know, I'm preserving the thing I own by not spinning the disc as well. So that's my argument. I'm not stealing a game that's no longer on, you know, it's no longer on sale, and I own the physical game. I'm just downloading a disc instead of downloading a disc image instead of ripping it. I'd argue that's fine. I could argue that all day if I had to. The early 2000s dub of X-Men 90 is on Disney Plus. What? The original early 2000s dub of... Oh, Romania dub. Oh, nice. GG. Now, if only Disney would fucking release the Japanese version of Stitch with English subtitles. Maybe then I'd buy Disney Plus. Stitch is fantastic. It's a fantastic show. Stitch is the anime spin-off to Lilo and Stitch with Yumi. Oh, Yumi. You know what I say to Yumi, right? You, me, together? Yes, the anime sort of spin-off slash sequel to Lilo and Stitch. Yes! Did it! We get to see this today. So glad I had an opportunity to show this off. I just love games that, like, exude nonsense game design. You know? Why is this a feature? Because why not is this a feature? I can't remember how you leave this, though. Maybe it ends when you get hit. Hey, TB, how's it going? It's TB, it's TB! Alright, it's 100. Item get! Saber! Add it to the purchase list. I still have to buy it. Like, I can't just, like, go straight into my weapon selection and select it. I've still got to buy it. You have unlocked the ability to purchase. It's like, oh, great. It's like GOG.com when they send me an email and they say, you have unlocked a special discount. It's like, still expect me to pay for it. And it's never a good discount. You've unlocked capitalism. Hold on. Nobody told me I was playing Command and Conquer 3. Red Alert. Command and Conquer Red Alert 3. There we go. What did I knock over? Oh. I knocked over the bottle of paraffin blue slush puppy. Whoops. Put platinum and soul silver behind me and I'm starting on emerald. Virtual console injects on 3DS. Well, yes. But I'm more of a Twilight menu guy myself. You give me health refills, but I barely lose any health in this game. It's not that difficult, at least not yet. Oh, the Kami controller is only for PC. Well, now I'm interested. I'm curious about it. Can you post, like, link to it on the Discord? So I can get a look at it. Because knowing there's a Jury Han one as well, that's like, it's what I'm more interested in. Is the Jury Han one. As a Jury Han believer. Ah, the raw experience without speed ups and save states. Fair enough, yeah. For me, like, Twilight menu just for cheating. It's too convenient. This is Warsaw.
It's you. What kept you? It's me, Warsaw.
You're Warsaw?
I knew that you would come. No, I believed that you would. By the way, what's your name?
Gene.
I am Gene. It looks like we don't have time to get properly acquainted.
Exactly. Let's do something about this fellow.
Let's do something about this fellow.
I'll leave that to you.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry. but
Thanks,
I've gotta leave.
Warsaw.
Wait.
That's how incredibly warsome of you.
We'll meet again soon enough. Once you finish here, head up. Up.
Up. Only up?
My intent was to rescue him, but I can't believe he fled.
Let's beat the shit out of this guy, then.
This makes no sense.
You're telling me, Gene! You're telling me! Silly Gene is not my lover. He's just a samurai who sucks dick. Alright, here we go. Dang it! What's with the silhouette spazzing out in the corner? That is Dance Man. And so long as Dance Man is having a good time, everyone's having a good time. So Dance Man right now, he's vibing. Dance Man is vibing. And so long as Dance Man is vibing... Is this a rhythm slasher? A little bit. It's sort of strange. You can pick between two audio tracks by rotating the right stick. And then depending on the audio track that you have set, depends what combos you can do. So, this is track 1, then I switch to track 2. And you can hide them as well, if you don't want to have a look at the combos. But I like to have my combos visible, just for convenience. You don't have to. I just find it more convenient for me to have my combos on screen. Okay. Nowhere near enough. I think because I previously entered that state, the timer of how much time I have in that state has decreased again, and I have to work it back up over time. That's okay. So long as Dance Man's having a good time. Up the stairs we go. 5 Kobans. I've got 11, so I'm good. Couldn't Punch-Out be categorized as a rhythm game? If, like, you actually were punching in time with the music, maybe. You could definitely describe it as rhythmic, I think.
What the? What are you doing here? I guess I shouldn't complain. Nobody's gonna stop us here.
I've no reason to refuse.
They're from Hori and they're already sold out.
Myths
They're
are
Hori.
fiction.
Of course
My
they're
good
sold out.
saviors, if you're going to pursue this pointless fight with each other, at least put yourselves in fate's hands.
What, you again?
Since you're here and all, circumstances dictate that you keep each other's company for a little while longer. Now I have a favor to ask the two of you.
Huh?
Speak.
Tonight, the manor will burn to the ground. We've been forced to place blood and land on the scales and choose
8-bit do.
blood.
I don't have any experience with their controllers specifically.
Find another land where we can find
Actually, no, I do. I have experience with their arcade-style controller for Xbox One,
I don't get it.
which I bought for games like River City Girls, and then I realized I didn't actually like using it for River City Girls.
Blue gem safe.
My experience with 8-bit do is mostly with their adapters.
Saviors. Let's
They have a
begin the
wireless
task.
adapter that allows you to use like the Switch
Perhaps we can all
Pro
do
controller
something.
on the PlayStation Mini and that sort of thing.
Have you been poisoned?
Some psycho chick's got the hots for me. Listen, don't tell you-know-who about this. Keep your mouth shut, no matter what. If you don't, I'll...
If you need me to finish you off, I will. But try not to die just yet. That voice. Was that Fu?
She's got lousy timing.
Yes. But that may be her strongest attribute.
SN30 Pro. I think Vinny
is that
Vinesource uses that.
That's...
He's... When I got here, he was already...
Master Jean
Oh no,
is...
not Papa Nia's voice actor.
They got both the gem and...
And the Lunateer.
Hold on.
Was it able to protect not you?
Oh, I wasn't able to protect no Chiu. Oh no! I knew him just long enough to feel bad about his death. Well, we don't play one game all night, and considering that mission took 48 minutes. Rogue Champlu. I sure am. It's better than being an easygoing Champlu. Resume current game. It forces you to resume. If you say no, it just gets you in a save loop. Alright. I'm going to take a brief, 2-minute break. I don't have, a proper BRB screen set up on this laptop, I don't think. Just Office? No. That's 2 cameras of the Office. Hi. There's 2 webcams. There's one built into the laptop. And there's one on top of the... I don't really have a BRB screen. What does this one do? That's just a small camera. That one's for capturing from something. That's the one for capturing from the VHS. Oh, existential ennui. PStedium, 360 degrees. Be right back. I'll leave the microphone on. You might hear some crazy noises. Should really take my phone with me. Do I have, like, something music-wise I could... You know what? We got an internet browser here. Let's try typing that properly. I know. I know my YouTube history is turned off. There's a reason for that. Pink Comets. Oh, what's this? A user called Matthew Jonas uploaded the Pink Comets album. How convenient. Yeah, it is playing. Okay. Be right back. swear I was doing something, but I can't remember what it was. Oh shit, it's a live stream! It's too warm for this. Somehow it's too warm for this, even though it was raining during the start of the stream. So I could smell the petrichor. Oh. Ugh. Right. So that Samurai Champloo pretty good. Gonna go ahead and jump into our next game. Yeah. Galvanized Square Steel. Woo! Do you have Catwoman? Hold on. Do I have Catwoman? Does the Pope shit in the woods? Just office. Here we go. Probably is the answer. I don't know. Oh. Shit. No. Huh. Ugh. Not immediately to hand. Compressing all these to CHD. Is that compatible with PCSX2? Because I'll just set it off as like an overnight job. How's it going, Kong? You just caught me coming back from a BRB. It's a great opportunity to hook myself up with another coffee. As if filling myself up with more diuretic is a good idea. But I don't really have the tools to clean these in the office, so just whacking it hard against the bin is usually enough. I have my coffee in a handy pot labeled coffee. You don't want too much coffee. You don't want to make it too strong. Just gonna fill up this big bottle of water here. PCSX2 prefers CHD. Okay, I guess I will be converting all my ISOs to CHD. I'll just do it as like a bulk job. Overnight, probably. Right. Just turn the coffee machine on. Let it do its thing. This time I will remember to drink it before it goes cold. And, oh yeah. Brats. Already decided it's brats. Oh yeah! This copy of Bratz Forever Diamonds is actually the Svenska copy with a quick start in the Scandinavian languages. For whatever reason, my copy is the Scandinavian release, but it has English, so it's weird. Like, I have like the Scandinavian version of this, and my PlayStation 2. I think, Kong, you might be thinking of Bratz Rock Angels. From what I understand, Forever Diamonds always had a gold cover, and then Rock Angels had a red cover. Bratz Rock Angels I played before. It's good. Yo, are you thinking what I'm thinking, Kong? Yes, we should buy sex toys off Wish. Oh no, we should... Bratz tier list. Bratz tier list. Bratz video game tier list. Bratz tier list when? Okay. They're big DSLs.
Ooh, I could do with a new pair of shoes.
This looks unfortunate. Unfortunate to own.
I'm really glad
Oh.
sweet right about now. I'm sure there's something else I'm supposed to be doing this afternoon.
YouTube censored me for saying cursed.
Better get that.
But it is cursed.
It's from Jade.
It's from Jade!
Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to be meeting Jade about the show.
Chloe, it's me, Jace! I'm hanging out in Thrills with Frills. Come and meet me, Jace! Bit busy right now, I'll get back to you later. So no Wish toys? No, buy them all off Temu, they're cheaper.
Okay, I should go see
And
Jade.
for real, I was on Temu the other day, I was curious. You can get a sex doll on Temu for like 500 quid. If I won the lottery, I wouldn't tell anybody, but there would be signs. Temu having good shit. In general, yes. I mean, some of those, like, video game, like, video adapters and shit. What's the usual price for a sex doll? About double. About £1,000. Don't ask me how I know. Alright, look, I had the redundancy from Wilco. I wanted to buy myself something nice. I had a look at the options, okay? But I'ma tell you. I got myself a 4070 Ti instead.
Make sure I know what I'm doing.
Yubby, where did you sequester the sex doll? Where did I hide it? I did not buy a sex doll. I promise. I don't have that kind of money. I bought the 4070 Ti instead. It's a much better investment. You don't have to clean it.
Let's check the Bratz planner.
Oh, check the Bratz planner.
The
Okay.
Bratz planner is... Hey, I haven't used this new...
Haven't used my locate... Oh.
This should show me exactly...
Oh, my coffee machine's doing the thing again where it finishes making coffee and then it just starts spitting fucking coffee everywhere because it hasn't really finished. Great, we've got coffee everywhere. 4070 Ti is the model number of the real torso he got.
Where I need to go. Okay, we can select stores and locations where we want to go in the current area. When we exit the phone, the place we've selected will have an arrow pointing
The
towards
dolls I'd want come from Japan,
Jade
and
is thrilled with
the shipping is extortionate. Have you finished pissing coffee? Coffee everywhere. Oh, have you finished? Do you need adult pads? Do you need adult pads? Coffee maker is like your son. I'm sorry to hear that. Makoto Naegi wet the bed until he was 9 years old. Ugh. Well, the office is going to smell of coffee for a couple of days, which is fine by me. It's like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me. Wants me to check out Thrills with
meet up
Frills.
Jade. Or
Okay.
let's go see Jade in Thrills with Frills. Just follow
Let's
the
check
arrow
this game out for at
and look
least
for
a couple of minutes. Before I decide I'm done with it.
Hi.
I feel like Cat Icarus or I Hate Everything or someone like that has covered these before. These Bratz games. I have a vague memory of that.
I should really. Oh, hey, Angel. Hey, cool cat. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, is this the obligatory
I lost track of time.
Asian brat?
I was just thinking about the show. How about we get ourselves a pet? You know, like a Bratz team mascot. Oh, you mean from the new pet store, right? Great idea.
Snake, to defeat the big boss baby.
No problem, Angel.
To defeat boss baby Snake, you need to steal the candy from outer heaven. To use your Capri Sun, highlight it in the item menu. Press the action button. Feeling pretty fashion. I'm already regretting this. Just a little.
Let's get shopping. Take a look at the different tops and
Candy
bottoms
from a
and find
baby.
something you like.
Colonel, that's against my code. Snake,
Head back to the store when
there is no code on Shadow Moses. What do you mean? What do you mean there's no code on Shadow Moses?
Okay, I'm all set now. I should head off.
Do you just repeat everything I say but phrase it as a question? Repeat everything you say and phrase it as a question? It's like the worst thing about Metal Gear Solid. Did you run the first Templar on Linux? I did, yes. I eventually got it to behave. It took some doing. I eventually got it to behave. I don't skate very fast. Isn't roller skating meant to be, like, faster than walking?
Hello.
I kind of lost track of what I was supposed to do next.
I think Sasha said she was gonna rock out today. Better check it out.
Let's break the rules of PStedium for a sec. We'll come back to this. She just looks like she's having a hard time walking after a night with Drake. Oh my god. I know you're talking about the rapper, but I just can't help but imagine, like, Drake of the 99 Dragons. I swore to dedicate my life to finding the Holy Grail. After years of research, I had found a clue to its location. I took a shit in Montsegur. So yeah, this isn't a particularly powerful PC or anything, but it handles the last Templar quite nice, first Templar quite nicely. How's the Bleach video coming along? So I haven't been able to record any audio and voiceover because I've been feeling so sick. I might feel up to it tomorrow, in which case, great, we could start making some real progress on the video. Drink, drink, drink.
Go in. He's just an old man with a sword.
I'm not an old man with a sword.
You go in. I'm not dying here. Watch out. More of them.
So yeah, I'm satisfied. This is a Windows game running okay on Linux. I'm using a 1090? GTX 1090 in this machine. Like, not a particularly powerful graphics card. I mean, good enough to run Grand Theft Auto 5.
Devout traveler, if you
Not like a particularly powerful graphics card. Overkill for the things I want to do on this machine, which is mainly PS2 games.
of the Grail can be revealed in
PS2, PSP, GameCube, Saturn. It's mainly what I want to play it for. The only issue I have with this game is I don't know if it's just in general like this. There are a lot of micro stutters. Oh, nice one. Nice one, matey. Yeah, it's those stutters that, like, upset me. It's the only reason why I won't play through it on here. I'll play through it on Xbox 360 as well, because Gamerscore. So thinking about it, there's two reasons. But yeah, I just wanted to show it off, seeing as you had mentioned First Templar on Linux. This is First Templar running on Linux.
This tablet tells a story related to the Templar Order. How interesting.
Did they not, like, adjust the GOG version to allow for the multiplayer? Probably not. Maybe someone's made, like, a fan-made patch to do it. Like, maybe you have to, like, connect to each other. It's probably a little bit laggy, but... There's a split screen, but, you know, that's not really ideal. But hey, you know, if someone's got the mouse and keyboard and someone's got a controller,
That house is burning.
it's pretty cool that that's a feature.
Inside. We have to check it.
Drop in, drop out co-op. Yeah, you'd have to, like, maybe get some sort of patch. I'm sure someone could figure it out. A stutter mod fix. I would be interested. That might actually get me to return to it. Anyway, back to Bratz. I'm really already regretting having started playing because I don't actually care that much about this at all. Oh, that's center camera. Right trigger is center camera.
Here we are. Now let's go talk to Sasha.
Let's talk to Sasha. Where's Sasha? Without being offensive, that looks like a Sasha.
Hey, cool cat. Okay. I'll just buy one track in here and then I'm off. I just need to check out the headphone stand to look at the different tracks I can buy. Okay, I can buy any tracks.
You can buy a track.
Blings, but I'll just get the one for now.
You don't have enough blings? The Bratz TV theme. Yeah, that's gonna be content ID for sure. Of course there was a Bratz TV show. Why am I surprised? I'm having issues with ripping. At this point, I'm just downloading ISOs and holding the game up to the camera. The restriction is still stuff that I own, so the skates suck. Like, they don't feel faster. It's your stream. You know what? It fucking is. It's my stream. It's my rules. If I say we're going to play... Basara 2 Heroes, then we're going to play Basara 2. Where the fuck is it? It's easy to spot. It's PlayStation Best, which is the Japanese equivalent of Platinum. Which means there's an ugly yellow on it, and it's got the silver artwork. Platinum is disgusting. And we're going to get content ID on this too. Can't wait. Maybe it should drive. It was fine to begin with, so I don't know, maybe the computer just needs a restart. I don't restart very often, and, you know. Oftentimes I'll let, like, PCs go into sleep mode and shit, so. It's probably just groggy. Bless it. I'd be groggy if I didn't sleep for a couple of days. So yeah, we're going to get content ID on this, I'm pretty sure, because I think there's an Overworld song. I think this is Overworld. Huh. There's a copy of Basara 1 inside my copy of Basara 2. Trying to work out if that is Overworld or if that is... It sounds like Overworld. Oh, it's Abingdon Boys School! Hey! Abingdon Boys School! There actually is a place called Abingdon in the UK with a boys' school. No relation to this Japanese band. Sushi Sunshine is here. We could play Basara 2 Heroes. We could play Power Rangers, now that Sushi Sunshine's here. Are we really going to play, like, one level of this? And then play Power Rangers? I know of Abingdon Boys School. You went there. Oichi! Yes! TM Revolution. My immediate thought upon hearing it was, it sounded very TM Revolution. And now I know why. I know of them from, like, they did the first opening to D. Grey Man, I think. Which is why I've heard of them. I tried watching D. Grey Man. I watched about 2 episodes and I was like, nah, this is silly. This is stupid. Don't like this. It's not Bleach. Which Power Rangers game? Dino Thunder. I apparently don't have Super Legends here. I've been through all the PS2 games I have here. I don't have Super Legends here. Super Legends is good. I mean, it's not great, but it's good. Strength Guardians, Ultra Myths. Oh, Power Rangers Super Legends. Right, okay. Oichi! Oichi-sama! Step on me! No, I didn't watch that video, Sushi. Not yet. So this series goes Sengoku Basara, Sengoku Basara 2, Sengoku Basara Heroes, Sengoku Basara 3, which was released outside of Japan as Sengoku Basara on the Wii and the PS3, I think. Sengoku Basara 1 was released in the Western world as Devil Kings and had its entire story changed. Sengoku Basara 4 then had a special release called Sengoku Basara 4 Utage. And that was released on PS3 and PS4. Yeah, it's a Muso. It's but it's a little bit different in the sense of, like, Dynasty Warriors and Musou games are sort of, here's a whole bunch of different keeps, and you have to go here and control this one, and then you have to go here and control this one, and you need to control both of these before you can control that one. The level layout in Sengoku Basara is more linear, and it's about taking out key points on the linear path. So in terms of Warriors games that have levels sort of similar to the way Sengoku Basara is set up, basically just Token Rambu Warriors. That one is quite linear in its map design as well. The original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers based on Season 1, then there's the movie game, it's based on the movie, but it's also based on Season 2. So the Power Rangers movie game, like, the Mega Drive one is completely different to the Super Nintendo one, which is completely different to, like, the Game Gear one. The Mega Drive one I like. Mega Drive / Genesis one I like. Because it's a side-scrolling beat-em-up, belt scroller. It is filled with Ron Wasserman music. Chip-tunified. Yeah, so not the Fighting Edition. The Fighting Edition was like a one-on-one fighter. That was the... That one I'm not super keen on. What about a Power Rangers tier list? Like, there can't be that many Power Rangers games. The only downside is there's a new Power Rangers game coming out, so if I release the tier list now, it would be incomplete. But I do own most of them. Like, I'm pretty sure I own Battle for the Grid on something. And I bought that one on PS4 that was a beat-em-up that wasn't very good. And I do like the belt scroller on Genesis. Beat 'em up. I'm quite keen on that one. So you see here, like, in terms of, like, map layout, you're not looking at keeps. You're looking at, like, a linear path. And that's what sort of makes Sengoku Basara different than, say, Dynasty Warriors, generally speaking. Oh, Oichi is bae. I love this woman so much. I mean, she's not my favorite character in Sengoku Basara. My favorite character is in Sengoku Basara 3. And she's like a lady with guns. Like, runs around with dual pistols. But wait, Oichi's pretty good too. Hey! It's the sentient mattress. Sexy Muso. Yeah, it is. The Sengoku Basara games are quite nice looking in general. But it also helps that that the character designs are quite fun. You can't run from me! So they did re-release this, the second game, and the first game as a HD collection on PS3. I can't remember if that collection has trophies or not. But if it does, I would like to one day get hold of it. But I don't think it's particularly cheap. That's money times 2. For a short time. I think if I had a favorite in this series, it's probably 3. But 4 Utage is very good as well on PlayStation 4. That game is very pretty. And for a PS4 game, it still looks really good. It looked good on my PS4, which was a standard PS4. And then it looked really good on my PS5 with the PS4 Pro enhancements. Like, that is one good-looking game. Sengoku Basara 4. Oh. They just don't make them like that anymore. can't remember how I activate the other thing. Is it L trigger? It's L trigger, yeah. Okay. This is how I activate my real Super Sand. So you got like the powered up state, then you've got like the typical Muso style attacks. So my Muso is now refilled so I can do this again. Power Rangers Mario Kart, I think I've played that. I think that's on Super Famicom, isn't it? Well, there's like a Car Ranger or something Super Famicom game, and I think the Power Rangers game is like a localized version of that or something. There can't be that many Power Rangers games. You know, a Power Rangers tier list is probably easy enough to do. The downside is that I'll end up having to play stuff like that one on Nintendo 64. The one where they go, yeah! When you finish a level. You know the one I'm talking about. The shit one. Is there anything in this alcove I haven't picked up yet? Money? Yes, money! Money! And more money. And Basara up. Whoa! Car Ranger was exclusively on Super Famicom. You need to have a Sufami Turbo cartridge to play it. Or you can play it on an emulator. I'm gonna be that guy who's like... For the tier list, it's nice to own the games I'm covering, but I'm not gonna go out and buy every single game I want to cover. Like, with the Medal of Honor tier list, it worked out that most of the games that I wanted to cover, I already had. For the most part. And the ones that I wanted to own were relatively cheap. Like, it worked out that the VR game was on 50% off when I picked it up on Steam. And it also was incredibly lucky that that the 360 titles are so cheap secondhand that I was able to get all 3 of the Medal of Honor games on Xbox 360 for under a tenner. And then I already had the version of Medal of Honor on PS3 with the Frontline HD. So it was... That video ended up making itself because I had most of the stuff already to hand. But if not, I'll just emulate. It's not an issue. In terms of the Monster High games, the only ones I had were New Ghoul in School on 360 and 13 Wishes on Wii. So, you know, not opposed to grabbing the ones I don't have. That's money. He's holding money. Go on then, fire it. So that's the signal for the water ninjas to leave the water, apparently. £1,000 for a game, that's excessive. It's bad enough that Barbie game on 3DS is like 150 quid. But in the USA it's like $1,500 because it was even rarer release over there. Silly. Nobody's paying that much for a fucking Barbie game. Sorry, I'll rephrase. Nobody sensible is paying that much for a fucking Barbie game. And I'm not going to pay that much for a Power Rangers game. But the score I give it, rating-wise, may well take into account the price of the game on the second-hand market. What about Cartoon Network, like, crossover games? That would be a good tier list, because there's not that many, and it gives me an excuse to completely rip off the entire Punch Time Explosion segment from Rip It Off. They're gonna keep endlessly respawning, because I don't mind. I'll kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all. Oh no, they don't endlessly respawn. Be easy money if they did. This game is kind of stingy on money. I wish we would get a new Sengoku Basara. Capcom is, like, not willing to take any sort of risks right now. Which is a shame, because, you know, the anime for Sengoku Basara did rather well. And that got localized. But the games, not that many of them. Not that many of them got localized. Capcom said, we make Resident Evil. Yeah, and Monster Hunter. That's what Capcom do now. Are the enemies just going to continually respawn? Because I'm happy to increase the length of my combo. I'm still getting money from killing them, right? No, but I'm getting power-ups. I'll stop focusing on those enemies then, because they're not giving me any money. Dragon's Dogma 2. Yeah, I should really go back to that, considering Capcom gave me a code for that. I really have no excuse not to give it, you know, a proper chance. I think if I did play it again, though, I'd have to start from the beginning. Knowing what I know now, do not set my class to magic. Do not throw my pawns in the ocean to see what would happen. Now I know these things. Maybe I won't make the same mistakes again. Pawns can get a sickness which can wipe out cities if left unattended. Great, so I haven't played the game in a while. Tell me, has my pawn, like, given everyone, like, dogma cholera, dogma leprosy? Have I given all the characters in Dragon's Dogma 2 dogma leprosy? Is the Dragon's Dogma pandemic my fault? I refuse to take responsibility for that. If my pawn is patient 0, I refuse to take responsibility. Gonna reload my save and find everybody dead. Like, oh great. All the story characters are dead. I'm gonna have to start over now anyway. They've all been infected with rage. Come back here! Eat that stew. Raise my Basara. It's a shame Devil Kings got butchered, like, so hard. You know, that we didn't get a proper Sengoku Basara. Because I think a proper one that wasn't all changed probably would have sold really well. And then we'd be treating the Basara series differently in the West. But the last good one of these we got in the West was on Nintendo Wii. Which gives you an idea of how long ago it was. The nuke is triggered by resting a few times while infected. Oh. Is that something like a player could deliberately, like, trigger? Like, if they wanted to be really annoying? Oh, this guy. Trying to remember if he's literally called, like, Orochi. Did your previous stream where you streamed Primal Image get age-gated? I don't think so. To be fair, the character models were all stretched out to, like, million-mile-long polygons. So if somebody wants to jack off to that, they can be my guest. If elongated, stretched out, triangular, glitchy polygons does it for someone, then, you know, all the power to them. Is there a lock-on in this? Oh yeah, I've got different skills, haven't I? You can select different specials. How do I do that? Yeah, that's what I've done there, and then if I switch it back to this, my special is that one. Yeah. As you level up and spend money on upgrades, you can buy more special abilities. There really is a lot of depth to this. I wish I had, like, the 200 hours to put into it, really. The studio that made that heartfelt Dead Island trailer is shutting down soon. Some people might say serves them right for tricking everyone, but it's always sad when somebody loses their job. Unless they're a games journalist. Right, those, like, square items, I'm pretty sure are, like, things that I get to open at the end of the fight, and they contain money or weapons or power-ups, or something like that. I vaguely remember opening them and there being, like, money inside. You can see if there's some health around the edge of the arena somewhere. No, but there is Basara up. Okay. Do I hit him a couple of times? Yeah, the Basara will be full again. Hey, attack. Where is he? There he is. Haha! Yes! Get grabbed by my creepy hands. Got it. For a sec, I thought you were playing the Gundam Warriors game. Ho ho ho! Ho ho no! Old patented Skinner burgers! Let's see. Should be easy enough to find that one because it's a PlayStation best. I mean this one. Gundam Muso Special. PlayStation 2 exclusive. Japan exclusive. I've singled it out as a potential one to look at another time. I don't know what particularly makes the PS2 version special, because it's on an inferior platform. Because the game was released, from my understanding, on Xbox 360 and PS3 first. And then they released a PS2 version. Right, so, yeah, the items, when we press circle now, we get to find out what's inside them. Oh, hey. So you get to see what we had. A new weapon. Oh, yeah, level 1 to level 10. I'll take that. I can't remember how I set this now. It's somewhere in the menu. Yeah, skip that. I can't understand it. It's in Japanese. It's like when Shadow of Mordor came out and there were PS3 and Xbox 360 versions. Oh, don't make me go digging for 360 games. Right, so Shadow of Mordor is up there on Xbox 360. I have heard that that is an absolute dog shit port. I've heard that is an absolute dog shit port, and that makes me want to play it and find out for myself how bad it is. You have to be level 10 to be able to equip that. Oh no, that just meant that I had leveled my halberd up to level 10. Okay. I've unlocked a new special, which is this one. Oh yeah! Yeah, I'm familiar with that one. Used it before. Do I have any items I can equip? Not currently. And then you load into the next stage. I want to play Power Rangers. The Basara series is definitely one I could consider for a tier list, but it would take a very long time to play every single game. Let me go into Power Rangers. I want to see what I've got laying ahead of me if I decide to do a Power Rangers tier list. I want to see what I have to look forward to. I mean, technically it's not Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but, you know, the text at the top doesn't really have to be 100% accurate. Dino Thunder, power up. I take it you're not familiar with it then? As a series? I'm not. I mean, I stopped watching... I stopped watching while it was still Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Did enjoy the movie, though. I went to see the movie in the cinema as a kid. Fucking loved it. I remember it being really violent, and then when it finally came out on home media, it wasn't violent, and I wondered if I had dreamt that. But no. From what I understand, early versions of the film were more violent.
What happened?
Sidetracked sent a new giant army to attack the Zords. They drained power from Kira and Ethan's Zords and transported them somewhere.
I tried to watch the Power Rangers Turbo movie, and it started, and there was a little gremlin man. Little furry gremlin man, and I'm like, this is sad even for Power Rangers. So I didn't watch it.
Dr. O, do you have any
I was like, whatever this is too sad even for Power Rangers. Even by Power Rangers standards. It's too sad.
Trying to capture all of the Zords.
Dr. O, we're low on power. This may be our last transmission.
Can you find a way for us to get
I think for a
there?
while,
Hold on,
the
you two.
remastered
I'll figure out a way to get you
first
and the Zords
season of
back.
Mighty Morphin was on
It's up to you to
Netflix.
rescue them. First, you need to get the Tyrannosaur back to the tar pit so we can get you powered up. Then we can work on getting the guys back. The creatures will be looking for
Dino
you
Fury as
anyway.
opposed to Dino Thunder, I take it like one's the sequel to the other.
You can count on it.
I know you can. Don't worry. I'll be here with you every step
Over
of the way.
50 different missions and challenges in 9 worlds. Oh look, it's Renaware again. Control 18 different Zords, ability to switch between Zords in mid-mission, awesome Megazord battles. Please tell me it is awesome, because I need awesome right now. If I'm gonna do a Power Rangers tier list, I need awesome. You know? Because there's gonna be so many shit ones. Play adventure, play power games. Oh, no. Power games. Oh, they're not related to each other. Why are the menus so slow? Dino Charge, Dino Thunder, Dino Fury. Sound like energy drinks, don't they? It's like, swig your Dino Thunder.
Connor,
You Dino Fury for Master.
let's get Tyrannosaur powered up.
Oh, these in-game graphics are horrendous. Sorry, what year was this? Why does this look like a 2002 game?
Looking for us, so we'll have to move fast.
It's a 2004 game.
While I work on opening an invisiportal, you need to get the
It looks like
back into shape.
Doritos Dash of Destruction.
Get Tyranno to the red mission beacon. I'll give you new instructions once you arrive.
You got
Wait, is this a Megazord only game? Is this a Megazord only game? No.
Watch it. There may be people inside. Try not to be so careless. What are you doing? As a Power Ranger, your duty is to protect, not to destroy.
My duty is to protect the flower from evil deterioration, yeah. What are you gonna do? You gonna punish me for destroying?
People inside. Try not to be so careless.
Try not to be so careless.
As a Power Ranger, your duty is to
I'm not being
protect,
careless.
not to destroy.
I'm doing what I want with care.
Watch it. There may be people inside. Try not to be so careless.
There may be people inside.
Tyrannosaur to the mission start pad at the red
I don't care. So I have to go to like the red marker. Can I
through the tar, but it will prevent you from jumping.
can walk through the tar, but it will prevent you from jumping. I already hate this.
Are you ready to start mission 1? Good work. It's time to get the Tyrannosaur powered up. There are 3 power cells scattered around the tar pits. Grab all of them to the physics matrix of your Zord will allow him to air.
But I was just running around here a moment ago and they weren't there.
To jump, then press it again while in the air. Dino egg collected. Great. Tyranno's power
Dino egg collected.
Your Zord's power levels can be found in the upper left corner of your display.
So I'm going for the white pillars of light.
Remaining power cells. You've performed the air jump. Good work. Dino
Performed an air jump.
Just one more power cell left and we'll be ready to test Tyranno's
I see
weapon
it.
system.
There might be people inside the moving cars. Yeah. There might be a person inside. Or they might be self-driving cars. There might be Teslas. There might be self-driving Teslas. Is this a tutorial level? It's the first level.
Activated a new red mission beacon. Go there and I'll upload the Tyranno with the weapon systems test.
Whee! Loads of people without internet tonight. They've got the ability to destroy all the technology.
It's time to test the weapon systems. Use the square button to unleash Tyranno's
Bang.
Wow, it worked!
That's good news. Your primary weapon. Continue to test your dino. We need to work fast.
Destroy the targets. Oh, man. I'm gonna do this. This is, like, the dumbest joke I could possibly do. Yeah! Break the targets! Suddenly this game got good. Rangers, break the targets. I just realized that my desktop audio isn't turned on. So you couldn't even hear the music. And I was doing a bit. I had desktop audio turned off. Go figure. So typical me. I do a hilarious bit and it doesn't even capture. Bleh.
A new red mission beacon is available. Go there and I'll upload the final systems test for the Tyranno.
The final test for the Tyranno.
Are you ready to start mission 3?
Mission 3!
Tyranno's ground stomp. I've activated your first special attack.
Press circle to use it.
Fantastic!
Wow.
You've released Tyranno's ground stomp attack. Connor.
I only hear it a bit. Is this game quiet?
Surge somewhere inside the surrounding mountains.
It's not super quiet. I'll raise this one a little bit.
The only problem, you will have to destroy the orange generator.
Some games just are quieter than others, which, you know.
You found a Dino Claw power-up. With each Dino Claw, you will be able to unleash Tyranno's ground stomp attack. You need to
I want
find a way
that.
through the boulders and into the cave entrance.
Whatever it is. I don't hate this anymore.
Find a way
This
the
is,
boulders and into the cave entrance.
I mean, it's not great.
You need to find a way through the boulders and into the cave entrance.
It's kind of doing it for me in a weird way. But there's like a pennant up there or something. I want that.
You need to find a way through the boulders and into the cave entrance. You need to find a way through the boulders and into the
I want
cave
that.
entrance.
Let me
You
up
need to find a
there.
way through the boulders and into the cave entrance. You need to find a way
Insanity
through
is
the
doing the
boulders
same
and
thing
into the
multiple
cave
times, hoping for a different result. Did you watch the Dino Thunder episode Lost and Found in Translation, where they watched an episode of ABBA Ranger
You
thinking
need to
they're the
find a way
Japanese
through the
clones of
boulders
them?
and into the cave
No,
entrance.
but that sounds incredibly postmodern of them. I give up. That sounds incredibly postmodern.
You need to find a way through the boulders and into the cave entrance.
If I'm gonna watch one episode, that sounds like
Into the cave entrance. Watch it. There may be people inside.
fuck, the
Try
episode
not
to
be
watch.
So careless. You found
Doesn't
a
it?
dino egg collected. You need to find a way through the boulders and into the cave entrance.
Try to find. It's over here.
There's the cave entrance. You'll have to break through. You need to find...
There we go.
Looks like the cave entrance is clear. Head inside, but use caution. Energy surge has become stronger, and I don't know what it is. Good work. You got him. Mission complete.
Oh, that was it. Well, I'm not interested in watching like the entire series. I can give two shits. But
You've collected a power morph. Collect all of them to unlock all the sword games.
I might watch a single episode if it's, if it's funny, or if it has some meme value, or if it, does something peculiar or strange. Like, the episode you described sounds like it might be pretty interesting from a deconstruction of Power Rangers point of view. I'm up for watching an episode of a program where they deconstruct their own existence and their own content.
Watch it. There may be people inside. Try not to be so careless. What are you doing? As a Power Ranger, your duty is to protect, not to destroy.
As a Power Ranger, blah 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 blue destroy.
Move your Zord to the red mission beacon to start the next mission, or select another mission start pad to replay a previous mission. Are you ready to start mission? There's the first wave of lobbers.
Enemy
Get used to seeing them
lobbers.
because many more are coming.
Get used to seeing them because we only made one enemy type.
You've got to hold them off. Destroy all the lobbers and keep Tyranno safe, no matter what. Those lobbers are giving you a beating. Don't give up.
Wow.
Great idea. Tyranno's
You can
special
die
attack
pretty
will
quick.
make short work of the
Lost
lobbers.
like 3/4 of my health, like straight away. Have I got like an evasive roll? felt like a dash.
You destroyed a lobber with a special attack. Dino Gem awarded.
Dino Gem awarded. Or a kid becomes a ranger and abuses his ranger powers. Didn't that happen in real life? Didn't the guy who played the Japanese Green Ranger start committing like a bunch of crimes in the outfit or something?
Tar pits are secure for now.
Like, I wonder who this criminal is who's in this Green Ranger costume that only, like, that was designed for him to fit into. Wonder if he's the criminal. I think it was the Japanese Green Ranger. It might have been the Japanese Red Ranger or the Japanese Black Ranger, but it was one of them. I think it was the Green Ranger.
Are you ready to start mission
And
5?
he used his costume to go out and commit some crimes, and he got caught. Let me look that up. Japanese Power Ranger criminal. Probably get it. Former Power Rangers stuntman arrested for cat burglary. I think it's this. Yasutomo Ihara was once the stuntman for 2 of the biggest live-action superhero franchises on Japanese TV, Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. All of that ended when he injured his knee and was forced to retire from his life of acrobatics. He was charged with stealing over 8 million yen, or 77,000 United States dollars worth of valuables from 43 different private residences in Japan. He was shimmying up nearby telephone poles to break in on the 2nd floor, thus earning him the nickname Spider-Man. That's the story I was thinking of 9 years ago. But yeah.
Ready to open an invisiportal to rescue. Only triggering the portal with. We've got to find some Terrabones, and I think I found something. Yes, I'm projecting.
Terrabones.
Head for the beacons.
I'm so glad they're finally visible on the radar when they weren't before.
We're running out of time. Find the fastest way to get all of the Terrabones to the invisiportal. Sensors are still indicating traces of Terrabones. Pick up and deliver the remaining bones to the portal.
Two more Terrabones remaining. Mothership approaching! It's the last one. Over here. Ihara. Something Ihara was the name of the gentleman who put on a Sentai costume and committed crimes.
Smart thinking. You delivered all of the Dino Bones at the same time. That's it. I've got a lock on it. All you have to do now is summon the Terrazord using the internal Thunderzord link. Press the triangle button to summon the Terrazord.
Thanks for getting me out of there. That place was creepy.
Finally,
Welcome
someone
back,
let me out of my cage.
Terrazord is going to be a great.
Now time for me is nothing because I'm counting the wage.
You have unlocked the Terrazord.
How do I fly the Terrazord? That's how I'm gonna get this now.
You've collected a power morpher. You have unlocked the Red Hawk Zord in the Rock Quarry.
The Red Hawk Zord? So you got like multiple Zord types.
Are you ready to start mission 6? We now have 2 Zords to use against Mesogog. By using the Thunder...
Terrazord!
Guys, it's no longer safe in the tar pits now that Mesogog knows where we are. We need to get the Zords out through this invisiportal. You'll need a plasma boost. I've hidden one. You'll have to go up, although the terrain... Using the... to help you out, tap the X button to fly higher and higher.
This is gonna rock!
Fly through the rings and tap the X button to make the Terrazord move its wings and fly.
Okay. Not terrible. I want that egg.
Dino egg collected.
Dino egg collected.
This area is familiar. I'm getting sensor readings that the plasma boost is close by. Somewhere up this mountain.
Ugh. Nah. No health?
That's not right. This tree is out of place. It seems familiar, but it's massive and of some strange color. There's some kind of energy force strengthening it. Give Tyranno's ground stomp attack a try.
Tyrannosaur!
We now have the plasma boost.
Oh, this is how I get to,
So we can get the Zords to reach
By the way,
that
since
tank.
you've been streaming for 2 hours, what other games have you been streaming? Pork chop sandwiches! Kids, what the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out! I have streamed Samurai Champloo Sidetracked, Bratz Forever Diamonds, Basara 2 Heroes, Power Rangers Dino Thunder.
Mission failed, but don't give up. Head back to the red mission beacon and give it a
Head back to the red mission beacon. You missed! Try another!
shot.
Failed to save slot, memory card is busy. Save slot. Right, let's see. Where are you? Where are you? You. Here. The Maid Fuku something or other, but we're going to be playing an English fan translation. This copy is Japanese, but we'll be playing an English fan translation. Because there is one! Woo! The maid uniform and machine gun. Okay. The maid Fuku and machine gun. It's bootleg Gunslinger Girl. Alright, take care, Jacob.
まずは手始めに博士、貴様の過去からいただこう。何をする気だ？
安心しろ。
Oh, I haven't updated the...
我々の計画も成立しない。
Alright. Alright. It has been done. Well, find your past self here and hire him.
この装置をはじめ貴様の発明成果すべては我々のものとなるのだ
待て
In order to stop them, Dr. Masaki quickly builds a second time machine. He then modifies his latest robot bodyguard to carry said time machine safely. Add an old AI unit and new energy source from the lab, and Yuki, the maid-type time machine, is born.
ご主人様、おはようございます。
Oh, the things I would do with a maid robot. Oh yeah. You know. You know. She could feed the cats. She could do the laundry. She could wash the floors.
目的は分かっているね。
はい、過去に戻ってご主人様をお守りすればいいのですね。
それだけじゃない。もしかしたら歴史がめちゃくちゃになるかも。
Yeah, so this is a simple 2000 series title, which means this was sold at a budget price of 2,000 yen. So these were made on the cheap and sold on the cheap. So it's a pretty nice looking game for something that was made on the cheap.
それはタイムパラなんとかで少し困ったことになりそうですね。
少しじゃないよ。もし過去が変わって僕が君を作らないなんてことになったら君は存在すらできないんだよ。
それはとても困ったことになります。
Primal Image. Well, here's the thing. Primal Image was very early in the PlayStation 2's life cycle. So I assume it heavily used the emotion engine feature of the PlayStation 2. It's a Japan-only title. In terms of, like, emulators, the games that get the most testing and patches and fixes... Was the launch title? I'm not sure. I don't think so. It was definitely early. Let's take a look. SLPS 20013. So it was the 13th Japanese release. Perhaps it's more accurate to say it was the 13th Japanese non-Sony release. So yeah, pretty early. I couldn't say for certain launch title, but definitely year 2000. Definitely early. So Primal Image uses like the PlayStation Emotion Engine. It was a very, 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 very early release in the PS2's life cycle. It's a Japan-only game. Games like that don't get the testing, don't get the fixing. Games that everybody will want to play on their PlayStation 2 emulator, like, I don't know, I don't have it here, but let's say like Metal Gear Solid 2 or whatever. People are going to care about whether or not that game works on an emulator. That's the game that's going to get all the testing. That's the game that's going to get all the fixes. That's the game that all the people are going to be building patches for. Games like Primal Image are the ones that slip through the cracks, and they will be the last ones to be fully supported by any emulator. So I'm not surprised that Primal Image doesn't work in PCSX2. I'm not surprised, because it's so just like unimportant in the grand scheme of PlayStation 2. When I covered it for Sushi Bites way back when, I was playing it on hardware. I didn't even bother doing stuff on emulator back then, like PS2, because PS2 emulation wasn't good back then.
こういう場合は先に攻撃正当防衛じゃなくてとにかくお帰りいただくことですね
Alright. Equip. I've only got the maid costume at the moment. Looks like I've only got these items for now. I don't have any points to buy any upgrades. Okay. Vibration on? Oh, you know it. And it looks like this game doesn't have an autosave. Right. Okay. It's Simple 2000 series. I can't expect it to have an autosave. That's expecting a bit too much out of Simple 2000. So this was 2006, so this was quite late in the PlayStation 2's life. It is Simple 2000 series volume 105. Give you an idea of how many of these they released. That's a lot of them. Defeat all enemies. Oh boy, you weren't expecting it to be like this, were you? This is a game that I've, like, always wanted to... Why can't I... Oh. Not sure what was going on there. This is a game that I always wanted to cover on Sushi Bites. And I never had an excuse to do it, because it's not like a big name game, right? It's not very well known. But in more recent years, it's gotten this English translation, and now, like, so many people know what this game is, that to do a video on it now would kind of defeat the point. Let's reload. Circle, I guess? Oh, I've got a sword. Yeah, if I did a Sushi Bites on this now, it would... Sushi Bites is in a weird situation, right? Whenever I want to cover a game on Sushi Bites, something happens that stops me being able to cover it. So, like, with Atoki Katsugeki Mamada no Bekeru Oracle Saitara no Saina. Sorry, that was more of a flex to prove that I could say the entire name in Japanese. How do I? Left on the D-pad. How do I reload? The problem is because Atoki Katsugeki Mamada no Bekeru got, like, DLC. Ah, it's right trigger. Reload. Because it got DLC, I'm like, oh great, now I've got to update my script to factor in the fact it got DLC. Then there was an update that added English language strings buried in the game's code. And I'm like, okay, English language strings have been buried in the game's code. Maybe I should hold on to see what happens in regards to this, because maybe it means we're going to get some, like, news on the game getting an English translation. Then they released the second set of Koro Koro DLC, and I'm like, okay, maybe I should hold off and see if there's any more DLC released for the game. Then I'll do my video on it. Then, the translation patch gets a cease and desist. It's like, okay, maybe now it's a little bit too hot to cover Otogi Katsugeki Mamada no Bekaru Oracle no Sainan, because the copyright holders are, you know, enforcing their copyright and getting the translation patch taken down. So, maybe it's not a good idea to poke the bear. And because that was the next Sushi Bites episode that I wanted to do, and I had all the footage recorded for, it's like, well, fuck, now what do I do? And I haven't had the desire to do any Sushi Bites since, you know, chopping down that episode. I feel like Sushi Bites is more of a banner than, like, a show, if you know what I mean. Like, in a way, the Bleach tier list is an episode of Sushi Bites. In a way. Because, or Hime in a way. Because it's covering Japanese video games. It's reusing segments from previous Sushi Bites episodes. That tier list is basically an episode of Sushi Bites. It's not like I've stopped covering Japanese video games. So, I guess the question is, does it really matter if the name Sushi Bites is on the content or not, if I'm covering Japanese video games? Do I need to put the Sushi Bites logo at the top of the tier list thumbnail for Bleach or not? It's a tricky one. Don't fan translations not contain the actual game, just translations? So with the Mamada no Bakeru fan translation, because the way the game is set up, it's a Unity engine game. The easiest way to translate that game is to have the modified files provided as is in a zip or RAR. Which does mean you are providing game files and not like a translation patch. In the sense of, you're not modifying the files that are already there, you're replacing them with English translated files. In that sense, it is different than, say, like a Super Famicom English translation patch, like a .ips or whatever. Like, it's completely different, because those are game files that are being distributed. So, they very much did have a leg to stand on with taking that translation patch down, because of the way it works. It is game files. So, it's understandable. They do have a leg to stand on where perhaps IPS patches or whatever don't. Have you seen the official Deadpool Xbox controller with butt cheeks on the back? No, I have not, but I've heard about it during the stream. I wonder why they're taking down fan translations when they're not releasing it in the West. So, the theory is they are going to release it in the West. I just had a feeling that it was going to be announced sooner. Cack. What a cack performance.
やっとお客様が現れましたね。近くには人もいないみたいですし、思いっきり暴れられそうです。今度こそ本拠地その
I don't have enough to buy upgrades. I've seen it, and even the Wu-Tang controller for PS1 looks better than that. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bills, yo. Of course, Wu-Tang is now in Fortnite as cosmetics. Wu-Tang Clan skins. The Wu-Tang Clan emote. I bought that and then refunded it. I was like, I hate this. Is it the same piece of music again? Oh my god. Oh my god though! Police cow! I wonder if the Once Upon a Time in Shaolin CDs would play on a PS1. Provided it's in CD format, yeah, it would play. The CD audio format itself has not changed over the years. It's still the same format it's always been. Some bits in the music were missing. That might be like the DAC. So like, is it the digital audio condenser? Some shit. The Sony PlayStation was popular among music nuts in the 90s because you were getting a CD player that had the same DAC as like the £1,000 CD players. The PlayStation 1 had the same technology in it that the £1,000 CD players did. So CD player enthusiasts were buying the PlayStation 1 to be their dedicated CD player because the sound quality was so good. It just made more sense to buy a PS1 because they were cheaper. So, you know, you bought your PS1 for cheaper, and not only did it end up being a better CD player, you can also play Wipeout on it. So it ended up costing in. Yeah, so I went the optional route. I have to go back. This definitely doesn't feel like a PS2 game that released in 2006. Like, it feels clunky as balls. PlayStation 2 costed like £400 or so. Yeah, so it was cheaper than buying like a full enthusiast's CD player. Fraction of the cost. Wasn't expecting this to have voice acting though. For a game that was made on a cheap budget. I love that the fountain in the background is just frozen. It's not a real fountain, it's like a plastic fountain. Maybe it's a frozen fountain. Oh man, the Zora's fountain hasn't been thought out yet. Wow. I don't know how to raise my combo at all. Is this order a robot? I feel like that is not the original title. I don't think they made a reference to is the order a rabbit. Protect the mansion perimeter for 3 minutes. Sniping controls! Oh no. I was going to stop here, but let's have a look at the sniping stage. This is going to be pure dog shit, isn't it? Oh my god, I don't... I don't get it. Yeah! I gotta run over this side. I don't like this at all. Got it. Shit. Fuck. Mission failed? Oh, that's alright. Thought for a minute it was like, oh, mission failed. Made in the shadow. Okay, maybe they are all references in the original level titles.
とりあえず戦闘開始です。
Beat all enemies. Can I destroy the table? Nope. What a fucking letdown. Don't know how to raise my combo. I got other weapons, but I don't know how to use them. Oh. Those weird floaty bastards, they make that weird noise. I'll tell you what, I'm glad I put a little bit of time into this, because I now know that I, you know, I think it's neat. It's definitely not something I see myself going back to, but it's pretty neat. I think if I've picked up any thoughts from today, it's Power Rangers tier list and Bratz tier list. Bratz tier list probably wouldn't be a great deal of work, which means I'd be able to slot it in around other larger tier lists. This game could do with some, like, variety in the music. Maybe you could earn money a little bit faster. That'd be nice. Definitely getting like Resident Evil Spencer Mansion vibes out of this game's environment. I like her more.
誰ですか？おじいちゃんの知り合い？君の知り合いとも言えるし、いや。目標との余計なまだ作戦が成功したわけではない。はい。とにかく君には一緒に来てもらうぞ。待ってください。一体どこへ？あ、この。
Oh my god! Woo.
いや、すまん。この体はまだうまくコントロールできなくて。そこまでです、くせ者。いろんな意味でまさき様から離れなさい。ゆうきさん。いや、だからこれは事故であって。なんだ、私は女子供とは戦わない。I
don't fight women and children.
今なら見逃してやる。おとなしく立ち去れ。お気持ちだけもらっておきます。でも見た目で判断するのは痛い目のもと。これでも今までの方々にはお帰りいただいているわけですし。何？では搬送部隊は事故ではなく。なるほど。ならば相手にとって不足なし。こいつを返して欲しければ私と勝負だ。
Piece of piss. Even during the boss fight, we're still getting that same, like, lazy single tune.
なのにこんなに手間取るなんて。ご主人様、ひょっとして私と互角に渡り合うとは。貴様、一体何者だ。
ラウラ、それ以上の戦闘を禁じ。
しかし、
すでにアルファ作戦の成功率が8%。
逃げられちゃった。まさき様、僕は大丈夫です。ちょっと説明すると長くなるのです。
What did you do wrong in the future? You do something really stupid.
ダメだこりゃ。ちょっと敵が予想以上に多すぎ。
The Lone Maiden cut. Right, okay, they're all references.
裏返ったかしら。
Lone Wolf and Cub.
ひとまず戦略的。
Well, this is cool and all, but I think we're done here for tonight. It is getting quite late. It's almost midnight. And, you know, it's not like I'm streaming from the bedroom anymore and I can just jump straight into bed. Because we're streaming from the office. Right. Oh. I'm very warm. Thank you very much for coming. So, takeaways from this stream were Bratz tier list, Power Rangers tier list. There's a Deadpool controller with an arse. Be seeing you. Until next time, if we live that long, take care everybody, bye bye.